What if I told you there are countries where $150,000 can buy you a beachfront villa, your healthcare costs less than your Netflix subscription, and your retirement savings could last 30 years instead of 10? In this video, we're counting down the 10 best countries where you can buy property affordably, live like royalty on a modest pension, and enjoy a quality of life that makes your home country look overpriced. We're not just talking about the usual suspects. We've got some unexpected entries that offer incredible value, safety, and lifestyle perks you never knew existed. Stick around until the end because number one will completely change how you think about retirement. Welcome to Destination Check. If you're dreaming of a better retirement abroad, hit that like button and subscribe so you never miss our insider guides. Let's kick off our countdown at number 10 with a country that's been quietly revolutionizing the retirement game, Vietnam. Now, before you skip ahead thinking you know everything about Southeast Asia, hear this. You can purchase a stunning modern apartment in Da Nang for under $100,000, and your monthly expenses, including rent, food, utilities, and entertainment, will hover around $1,200. That's not a typo. We're talking about a country where a gourmet meal at a nice restaurant costs $8, where your private health insurance runs about $80 per month, and where the quality of healthcare in major cities rivals what you'd find in Singapore or Bangkok. The real magic of Vietnam is in the details. Foreigners can own property on a 50-year renewable leasehold, which for most retirees is effectively ownership. The country offers incredible diversity. You can wake up to mountain views in Dalat, enjoy French colonial architecture in Hanoi, or spend your mornings walking along pristine beaches in Nha Trang. The expat community has exploded over the past 5 years, meaning you'll find English-speaking doctors, international grocery stores, and plenty of fellow retirees who've made the leap. The Vietnamese are extraordinarily welcoming to foreigners, and while learning some basic Vietnamese phrases will enrich your experience, you can absolutely navigate daily life with English in the major cities. The tropical climate means year-round warmth, and the cost of domestic travel is so low that exploring this incredible country becomes a weekly adventure rather than a once-a-year splurge. Moving to number 9, we have Malaysia, and this country deserves far more attention than it gets. Malaysia has actually designed a program specifically for retirees called Malaysia My Second Home, which grants you a renewable 10-year visa if you meet fairly reasonable financial requirements. Here's what makes Malaysia exceptional. Imagine buying a 2-bedroom condominium with a pool, gym, and 24-hour security in Penang for around $120,000. Your monthly budget, including housing, food, transportation, and healthcare, would be approximately $1,500 to $2,000, and you'd be living extremely comfortably. Malaysia offers something unique, a genuine fusion of cultures where Malay, Chinese, and Indian influences create one of the world's most diverse food scenes, and English is widely spoken as a legacy of British colonization. This means zero language barrier for most Western retirees. The healthcare system is outstanding, with many doctors trained in the UK, Australia, or the United States, and medical costs are about 70% lower than in the West. A visit to a private specialist might cost you $25. The country boasts modern infrastructure, reliable internet, shopping malls that rival anything in the developed world, and a stable political environment. You can live on a tropical island like Langkawi, enjoy the cosmopolitan energy of Kuala Lumpur, or settle into the UNESCO-listed streets of Georgetown and Penang. Malaysia gives you first-world amenities at third-world prices, and the property market remains stable with good potential for appreciation in key areas. At number 8, we're heading to Latin America with Ecuador, a country that's been topping retirement destination lists for over a decade, and for good reason. Ecuador uses the US dollar as its official currency, which eliminates exchange rate anxiety and makes financial planning incredibly straightforward for American retirees. You can buy property in Cuenca, a stunning colonial city in the Andes with spring-like weather year-round for anywhere from $80,000 to $150,000, depending on size and location. A couple can live comfortably on $1,800 per month, including rent, and that budget covers a maid service, dining out regularly, and weekend trips to the beach or Amazon. What sets Ecuador apart is the extraordinary diversity packed into a small. You can own property on the Pacific coast, where beach towns offer a laid-back surf lifestyle, settle in the mountain cities where temperatures hover around 70 degrees Fahrenheit every single day, or even explore the Amazon region.
Ecuadorians are known for their warmth and patience with foreigners learning Spanish, and the expat community is well established with support networks, social clubs, and resources to help you integrate. The country offers retirees significant discounts on everything from utilities to entertainment, and the healthcare system, particularly in cities like Quito and Cuenca, provides excellent care at a fraction of U.S. costs. Ecuador's pensioner visa is one of the easiest in the world to obtain, requiring proof of just $1,050 in monthly pension income. The country's incredible biodiversity means you're never far from an adventure, whether that's exploring cloud forests, visiting the Galapagos Islands, or hiking volcanic peaks. Number 7 brings us to Thailand, the country that popularized the Southeast Asian retirement dream and continues to deliver exceptional value. Thailand offers the perfect combination of affordability, infrastructure, healthcare, and lifestyle that's hard to beat anywhere in the world. In cities like Chiang Mai, you can rent a modern one-bedroom apartment for $400 per month or purchase a condo for $70,000 to $150,000, depending on location and amenities. Your total monthly expenses can range from $1,200 to $2,000, and that includes dining out frequently at restaurants serving incredible Thai cuisine. Thailand's appeal goes beyond just cheap living. The country has invested heavily in medical tourism, creating world-class hospitals in Bangkok, Phuket, and Chiang Mai, where internationally trained doctors provide care at 60 to 80% less than Western prices. Many retirees actually save money by flying to Thailand for medical procedures even when they don't live there full-time. The retirement visa requires you to be over 50 and meet financial requirements of either 800,000 baht and a Thai bank account, which is about $23,000, or a monthly pension of 65,000 baht, which is around $1,900. The infrastructure is excellent, with reliable internet, modern shopping centers, and efficient public transportation in major cities. Thailand offers incredible variety: beach life in the islands, cultural richness in Bangkok, cool mountain climates in the north, and a massive expat community that makes integration easier. The Thai people's famous hospitality isn't just a tourism slogan, it's a genuine cultural value that makes foreigners feel welcome. Plus, Thailand's location makes it a perfect base for exploring all of Southeast Asia, with cheap flights to Vietnam, Cambodia, Laos, and beyond. We've reached the halfway point at number 6 with Portugal, our first European entry, and this country has become the darling of international retirees for compelling reasons. Portugal offers something unique: European Union membership, incredible safety, world-class healthcare, stunning beauty, and costs that are significantly lower than neighboring Spain, France, or Italy. You can purchase property in Porto, Lisbon, or the Algarve region for $150,000 to $300,000, which in the context of Western Europe is remarkably affordable. Monthly living costs for a couple range from $2,000 to $2,500, which includes housing, groceries, utilities, and enjoying the country's famous wine and cuisine. Portugal's Golden Visa program has attracted thousands of foreign investors, though recent changes have shifted focus away from Lisbon and Porto to encourage development in interior regions. The country's healthcare system ranks highly in global assessments, and as a resident, you'll have access to both public healthcare and affordable private insurance options. English proficiency is high, especially among younger Portuguese and in expat-heavy areas, making the transition easier than you might expect. The climate varies beautifully, from the sunny, warm Algarve in the south to the temperate, rainy beauty of Porto in the north. Portuguese culture values a slower pace of life, long meals with friends and family, and a genuine work-life balance that retirees find deeply appealing. Safety is exceptional. Portugal consistently ranks as one of the safest countries in the world. The country also offers a non-habitual resident tax regime that can provide significant tax benefits for foreign retirees, including potential exemptions on foreign pension income for 10 years. Portugal gives you the security and quality of Europe without the crushing costs of places like Switzerland or Scandinavia. At number 5, we have Mexico, and if you're based in North America, no country offers a better combination of proximity, value, and life. Mexico has over 1 million American and Canadian expats, creating established communities with all the support services, social networks, and familiarity you could want, while still offering an authentically different cultural experience. Property prices vary wildly depending on location, but you can find excellent homes in popular expat areas like San Miguel de Allende, Lake Chapala, or Playa del Carmen for $150,000 to $250,000. Monthly living expenses for a couple range from $1,800 to $2,500, and that budget supports a very comfortable lifestyle. Mexico's appeal is multifaceted. The proximity to the US and Canada means easy visits from family, familiar brands and products when you want them, and the psychological comfort of being able to drive home if needed. The country offers every climate imaginable, from beach paradises on both coasts to colonial mountain towns with perfect spring weather year-round. Healthcare in major cities and expat areas is excellent, with many doctors trained in the United States, and costs are typically 50 to 70% lower than north of the border. Mexico's temporary and permanent resident visas are relatively straightforward to obtain, especially for retirees with pension income. The cultural richness is extraordinary. Ancient ruins, colonial architecture, world-class cuisine that goes far beyond tacos, vibrant festivals, and warm, family-oriented people who generally welcome foreign residents. Learning Spanish will dramatically enhance your experience, but many expat areas have enough English speakers to manage daily life. The direct flights to major US and Canadian cities are numerous and affordable, making it easy to maintain connections back home. Mexico isn't perfect. Security varies significantly by region, and you'll need to do research about which areas are safest. But millions of expats have found their paradise here, and the value proposition is undeniable. We're entering the elite tier at number 4 with Spain, a country that combines European sophistication, incredible culture, Mediterranean climate, and surprisingly affordable living in many regions. While Barcelona and Madrid can be expensive, cities like Valencia, Malaga, Seville, and countless smaller towns offer exceptional value. You can purchase a 2-bedroom apartment in Valencia for $150,000 to $200,000, and in smaller towns, prices drop even further. A couple can live comfortably on $2,000 to $2,800 monthly, enjoying Spain's famous culinary scene, excellent public transportation, and vibrant social life. Spain's healthcare system is one of the best in the world, consistently ranking in the top 10 globally, and as a resident, you'll have access to this system. The country's non-lucrative visa allows retirees who can prove sufficient income and private health insurance to live in Spain without working. The Mediterranean climate in the southern and eastern regions means mild winters and hot, sunny summers, perfect for an outdoor lifestyle. Spain's culture revolves around social connection, leisurely meals, and enjoying life, which aligns perfectly with retirement values. The diversity within Spain is remarkable. You can choose beach life on the Costa del Sol, cultural immersion in Andalusian cities, the unique culture of Catalonia, or the green, rainy beauty of the north. English is increasingly common in expat areas and among younger Spaniards, though learning Spanish will open up the full experience. Spain offers festivals, art, history, architecture, some of the world's best food and wine, and a relaxed pace of life that prioritizes happiness over productivity. The country's location also makes it a perfect base for exploring Europe and North Africa. For retirees who want European quality with Mediterranean warmth and manageable costs, Spain delivers magnificently. The bronze medal goes to Panama at number 3, and this Central American nation has systematically positioned itself as the Western Hemisphere's premier retirement destination through specific programs and natural advantages. Panama's pensionado program is legendary among retirees, offering extraordinary benefits, including discounts of 25% on restaurants, 20% on medical services, 15% on hospital bills, 50% on entertainment, 25% on airline tickets, and more. The country uses the US dollar, eliminating currency risk, and offers a pensioner visa to anyone with a monthly pension of just $1,000 or $750 if you buy property worth $100,000. Property in Panama City offers modern high-rises with ocean views starting around $150,000, while beach towns and mountain communities offer even better value. A couple can live comfortably on $2,000 to $2,500 monthly. Panama's healthcare, particularly in Panama City, rivals the United States, with many doctors trained at American universities and hospitals equipped with the latest technology, all at 50 to 65% lower cost.
The country's geographic position offers incredible diversity. Caribbean beaches on one coast, Pacific beaches on the other, cool mountain towns like Boquete, where temperatures stay in the 70s year-round, and a cosmopolitan capital city with all the amenities you could want. Panama's infrastructure is the best in Central America, with good roads, reliable utilities, fast internet, and the engineering marvel of the Panama Canal. The expat community is large and welcoming, particularly in areas like Coronado, Boquete, and Bocas del Foro. English is widely spoken in business and expat areas due to Panama's historical connection with the United States. The country is politically stable with a growing economy, and its banking system is robust and internationally connected. Panama offers direct flights to North America, making visits manageable, and its biodiversity is astounding, with rainforests, islands, mountains, and incredible wildlife. The Panamanian people are generally friendly and accustomed to foreign residents. For retirees who want tropical beauty, excellent healthcare, U.S. dollar stability, generous retiree benefits, and proximity to North America, Panama is extraordinarily hard to beat. We've arrived at number 2 with Colombia, a country that's shed its troubled past to emerge as one of South America's most exciting retirement destinations, and those who discover it often wonder why they waited so long. Colombia offers something rare: sophisticated cities with excellent infrastructure, stunning natural beauty, warm and welcoming people, year-round spring weather in key regions, and costs that make your retirement savings feel like a fortune. In cities like Medellín, Bogota, or the colonial gem of Cartagena, property prices range from $80,000 for a nice apartment to $200,000 for something truly special. Monthly living costs for a couple hover around $1,500 to $2,200, including rent, and that budget supports regular dining out, domestic travel, and hired help. Medellín, once infamous, has transformed into the city of eternal spring, with perfect temperatures year-round, a modern metro system, world-class healthcare, thriving arts and culture scenes, and welcoming expat communities. Colombian healthcare is exceptional and affordable, with many facilities accredited by the same organizations that certify U.S. hospitals. A visit to a specialist might cost $30, and comprehensive health insurance runs about $100 to $200 monthly, depending on age. The retirement visa requires proof of approximately $750 in monthly pension income, making it accessible to most retirees. Colombians are famously warm and social, and while learning Spanish is important for full integration, the effort is rewarded with deep friendships and cultural connections. The country's diversity is breathtaking: Caribbean beaches, Andean mountains, Amazon rainforest, coffee regions with rolling green hills, and cosmopolitan cities. Colombian cuisine is underrated internationally, but beloved by those who live there, and the coffee is, unsurprisingly, world-class. The cost of domestic flights and travel is low enough that exploring becomes a regular part of life rather than a luxury. Safety has improved dramatically in major cities and expat areas, though like anywhere, research and local knowledge are important. Colombia offers adventure, culture, warmth, affordability, and a quality of life that surprises virtually everyone who gives it a chance. And now, the moment you've been waiting for. The number 1 country to buy property and retire is Costa Rica. And if you've been paying attention to global retirement trends, this might not shock you, but the reasons why it claims the top spot are worth understanding deeply. Costa Rica has earned the nickname the Switzerland of Central America for its political stability, having maintained democracy and avoided military conflict for over 70 years. The country abolished its army in 1949 and redirected those funds into education and healthcare, creating systems that now rival developed nations. You can purchase beautiful property in Costa Rica for $120,000 to $250,000, depending on whether you want beach access, mountain views, or proximity to San Jose. Monthly living costs range from $2,000 to $2,800 for a couple living comfortably, though many live well on less. The country's pensionado program requires proof of $1,000 monthly pension income and grants residency with benefits including discounts on medical services, transportation, utilities, and entertainment. Healthcare is the crown jewel. Costa Rica's system ranks higher than the United States in the World Health Organization's assessments, costs 50 to 70% less, and offers both excellent public healthcare through the Caja system and world-class private hospitals and clinics. Many North Americans actually travel to Costa Rica specifically for medical procedures, combining surgery with beach recovery. The natural beauty is simply Costa Rica protects over 25% of its land as national parks or reserves, creating a paradise for nature lovers, with incredible biodiversity, pristine beaches on both Pacific and Caribbean coasts, volcanic hot springs, cloud forests, waterfalls, and wildlife that includes sloths, monkeys, toucans, and sea turtles. The commitment to environmental protection isn't just tourism marketing, it's a deeply held national value. The climate varies by region and elevation, so you can choose perpetual summer on the coasts or eternal spring in the Central Valley highlands around San Jose and Atinas. The culture emphasizes pura vida, a philosophy that translates roughly to pure life, but really means embracing simplicity, happiness, and living in the moment. Costa Ricans are peaceful, friendly, and genuinely welcoming to foreign residents. English is widely spoken in expat areas and among educated Costa Ricans, making the transition smoother than in many Latin American countries. The infrastructure is good, with reliable internet, well-maintained roads in most areas, modern shopping, and all the conveniences you'd expect. The country's location provides easy access to the rest of Central America and direct flights to North America. The expat community is enormous and well-organized, with groups, clubs, resources, and support systems for newcomers. Property ownership laws are straightforward, and foreigners have the same rights as citizens. The banking system is stable, and the country's economy is diverse and growing. Safety is generally excellent compared to regional neighbors, though, as always, research specific areas and take sensible precautions. What ultimately puts Costa Rica at number one is the complete package. You get political stability, world-class healthcare, stunning natural beauty, environmental consciousness, welcoming culture, established expat infrastructure, accessibility from North America, diverse climate options, and affordability that makes retirement dreams achievable. You're not compromising safety for cost or culture for convenience. Costa Rica delivers on every metric that matters to retirees. Whether you want to spend mornings surfing and afternoons exploring rainforests, enjoy a quiet mountain town with perfect weather and organic farms, or have access to San Jose's urban amenities while living in nearby suburbs, Costa Rica offers it all. The combination of what you get for what you pay, wrapped in a stable, beautiful, welcoming country, makes Costa Rica the undisputed champion of international retirement destinations. Before you start packing your bags, remember that the best country for you depends on your personal priorities. Consider what matters most: proximity to your home country, climate preferences, language, healthcare needs, budget constraints, desired lifestyle, and cultural fit. The smart move is visiting your top choices for extended stays before committing to property purchases. Rent for 3 to 6 months, experience daily life, connect with expat communities, and ensure the reality matches your expectations. Research visa requirements thoroughly, understand property ownership laws, work with reputable local attorneys and real estate agents, and never rush major decisions. So, which country surprised you most on this list? Are you already living the retirement dream abroad, or are you planning your escape? Drop a comment and let us know. If you found this valuable, smash that like button and subscribe to Destination Check for more insider guides to living your best life abroad. Your retirement doesn't have to be about compromising or making your savings stretch. It can be about upgrading your entire lifestyle while actually spending less. The world is full of possibilities, and your perfect retirement destination is